our software is a fundamental solution that addresses a bandwidth utilization problem in traditional ways of transferring large data or file data. And the traditional ways people are used to include FTP, HTTP, drag and drop sort of copies and file systems. And all of these are built on top of TCP, which is the reliable way that data gets across the network, and in file transfer reliability is sort of by definition required. And our approach to this problem is really a from-scratch new protocol or mechanism whereby the data is sent much more efficiently. The reliability is still guaranteed, so all the file gets there to the other side, but the efficiency is much greater, particularly as the bandwidth increases and also as the network distance increases or the conditions of the transfer become more difficult.
So there's inherent limitations on the computers themselves, on the PCs, on the Macs, on Linux, that limits the speed through FTP?
Yeah,
is that what you're saying?
Yes, and specifically through what we think of as the traditional network stack. So in all of our computers today, there is, as part of the operating system, a network stack that includes the TCP protocol. And albeit designed to allow for internet scale, TCP is particularly inefficient when moving bulk data or big data over these networks. And so the gap that exists here with TCP is most pronounced when you start to use it to send this large media style data or file data, as we refer to it, over a network and commit it to disk on the other side. And our technology then is an alternative implemented on top of the operating system as an application software to address those problems. Our software is designed to be used by end users as applications to replace traditional FTP, so as a desktop application and server, to plug into browsers. So we have a browser plugin, Aspera Connect, to also available on mobile phones. We have an iPhone app called the Mobile Uploader and the iPad, also to be available on Android. And additionally, our software is often used as an SDK, an embedded style use case where the software is integrated into third-party applications. That's quite frequent for us these days because of the role of the technology and providing much more efficient and speedy transfer.
Tell us a little bit about how, kind of how
Sure.
you guys work with the New York Times and their video news gathering.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a brand new area for us and our software. The main interest of the New York Times is to enable their reporters, who are now not only print journalists but also video journalists by de facto, based on the predominance of video, to be able to get video files back efficiently to the Times from wherever they are in a timely manner. And they started using our software a couple of years ago to send video and rich imagery reporting back from the Middle East, Africa, long-distance places where the efficiency of transfer over satellite connections or the available broadband connections was very poor. And nowadays, they're quite interested in expanding this into the mobile application area, and they've recently taken advantage of our app, the Aspera Mobile Uploader, to enable some of their reporters to do this. And it turns out that it's been very successful, and they are moving forward with doing this more pervasively in the next few years.